Hi guys, thanks for joining me today. So today is an empties video. So if you want to know what's in here, what I've been using up for the last month and a half, 2 months with a mini review, stay tuned. Okay, so let's get into it because there's quite a bit of stuff. So we're just gonna scroll right through. Some of the stuff is repeats from, you know, their constant repurchases. So I'm not gonna talk too long on it. First one, my Shiseido cottons. You know, I use these often and my kids sneak in here and use them as well. I absolutely love them. So, yep, use one up. A skincare item is the Tarte Knockout Tingling Treatment. I'm already on my next one, but I did, this has made an appearance in a few of my videos. I will leave any videos that I can remember that I spoke about this in down below, but this is a powerful pH rebalancing blend of salicylic and lactic acids to help renew and resurface the appearance of skin. I use this in the morning before I put on my vitamin C, and I absolutely love it. It's medium priced. I have been enjoying it, so yes, I do like that, and I've repurchased it. Another item I've gone through is the Garnier Micellar water. I like the pink one versus the blue cap one. I do like this. I will say I do think I like the Bioderma better. It's just a little more difficult to get it. You know, you have to get it online, where sometimes I'm in the grocery store and I'll just grab this. So for a cheaper alternative, yes, I do like this, but if I had to pick between the two, I definitely think the Bioderma has a slight edge on it. So, but yes, I would repurchase this. Okay, so I have quite a lot of makeup, and one day I was bored and was kind of going through decluttering a few things, and those items are in here, and I'll tell you why I've decluttered them. Okay, so I had decluttered, like I said, quite a few items, and so I'm just going to go through them super quick and tell you what I was getting rid of. The first one is this Urban Decay mini that I'd gotten in some box of the shade Jilted. Now, you guys, I've heard people say before that besides that the formula of a lipstick maybe goes bad, it's a little off in color, off in scent, that sometimes they get furry. And I was like, I've never had that happen. That is weird. Okay, hello, it happened. Let me show you. Can you see how it has like a white? How gross is that? It was a beautiful color. I just didn't reach for it enough, and obviously I'm not going to use it. This one I'm just pretty much out of. This is the Viva Glam 6. It's like a nudie rose color. That's gone. The Tarteist lip paint in Birthday Suit. This one's really old. Let me see if I can put it on. It's a pretty color, but it's just getting really old, so I'm tossing that out. This was something in another box I got. The Too Faced Lip Injection Gloss in Milkshake, and this color was just not good for me. It's very camel, creamy. For one thing, it's way too sticky for me, but it just goes on very yellow cream color, and it just makes everything look too milky for me. I didn't care for it at all. Now, this one is Anasazi Beverly Hills Pure Hollywood. This is probably one of my favorite color nudes. But the formula is so drying that there's no way. I've tried it so many times. I put glosses over it. It's just so uncomfortable, but it is gorgeous. I just can't do it. It is too drying. It dries down. It cracks. It's horrible. This one is from Oprah. This is their old packaging. Havana Lights with Kathleen Lights. Or I'm sorry, Havana Nights. And it's just old. It's gotten really old. And so I've given up on that. This is Melted Chocolate Too Faced. This is this packaging with this applicator that I never really cared for, and I'm just done with this. Yeah, it doesn't smell great anymore either. It's just really old, so that needs to go as well. Okay, Melt. I did a video. I do like some of their stuff, but I got this in the shade Nude. N-O-O-D. And it's a very nudie foundation concealer type look. I was okay with that because I thought my idea was that I could, you know, put it, you know, on, it's right there, put it on and, you know, with some lip gloss or something. But it is so dry on my lips and tugs so much on my lips that I've not hardly used it. So I'm just going to toss that as well. This is another product I got in a box one time. This is the Benefit Double the Lip. This is, I don't know if you remember where it had the darker color on the tip and the lighter color. And so the idea was you could do it one and done. You know, put the darker and the lighter. No, it was such a pain that it's a pretty color, but it's just not working for me, and I have no desire to play with it to try to get it to do that. So that's going to another Oprah colors, Santa Ana. I did like this one a lot, but this one's gotten old as well. It's just gotten real dry. I've had it, it's almost like weird crumbly. It's right there, so that's going. Now, something that's going that isn't that old, but I can't hardly stand it, is the Too Faced Peach, this little itty bitty guy in Pure Peach. Pretty color, it's a gloss. The smell is so strong and so artificial perfume to me, and I love the smell of things. That is not a problem for me whatsoever, but for some reason this is just the wrong tone, the wrong note of something, that it's just disgusting. I've tried it a couple times for the color part of it, and I can't do it. I absolutely can't do it. So this is going. A couple mascaras that I've used up or have gotten dry. The Urban Decay Perversion, I didn't care for, so I'm tossing that. This one was old, the Maybelline Last Sensational. This was just average for me, so I'm not going to repurchase that. Mad Lash from the Balm, but the formula wasn't great, so that's going. One that I did like was the Charlotte Tilbury Full Fat Lashes, but this has just gotten so dry, so I'm giving up on that. And then I also had the CoverGirl Clump Crusher and the waterproof one that I was using on my lower lash line, and I actually did really like that, but it's just gotten old. A couple ColourPop Super Shock eyeshadows that I had to go through and get rid of are, and the reason I did was I can tell that the formula has changed on them, so I'm not going to put them next to my eye. I can tell that they've gotten like dry, powdery. They don't have that bounce to them anymore, and then when I've swatched them, they swatch in like a crumbly way, and that just freaks me out. So the first one's Hustle, and which is a shame, you know, that you have to get rid of these. The next one is Wreck, and then I really used up this one, but it's just too crumbly now. Bubbly, some like metallic pink, and On the Rocks, which is a nice deep gold. Those four have to go. If I want to, I could repurchase, but right now I think with my collection I'm not going to, but I do really like the ColourPop Super Shocks. Another few eyeshadows that I've had to get rid of that have just been too long in my collection is the Color Tattoos from Maybelline. This is in the shade, oh boy, what's this in the shade? Back to the Bronze. This is just really old. This is one of the first, I mean, when I started my collection, this is one of the ones. I really liked it though. And also these two Milanis. This is in the shade Bella Rose and Bella Silver. They've just gotten really old as well. I went through one of the Makeup Forever HG Stick Foundations. This is in Y365. I already have another one, so I'm letting that one go. And then this one was very sad. I bought it a long time ago, the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. This one is in Opal, and I'm not going to open it because holy moly, For one thing, it stinks so bad. Oh my gosh, it definitely has turned. I opened it up to and squirt out a big portion on my hand to see, you know, make sure the color is fine. So anyhow, unfortunately that's probably only halfway gone and I have to get rid of it. And Tarte recently came out with a different applicator for this formula, and I'm eager to try it again because I hadn't tried it in a while, but I knew I had this in this squeeze tube, so I went and dug through my stuff to find it, and I was like, let me give it a try. And when I went to put it to make sure the consistency was fine, it comes out pure white. It's completely lost its pigment, which is just so gross, so that's going. Also, I have some face masks. I went through a pod of the Sephora overnight mask. I absolutely love these in the scent Rose. I went through another Neutrogena Hydro Boost. This is probably my all-time favorite for affordability. It's only a few dollars. It's a hydrogel mask, which I adore, which is those like clear ones. I love them. It's got so much product in it. It is fantastic for the price. Definitely recommend that. Sephora eye mask in Rose that I was using up. This is a hologram mask that someone had given me. I'm not sure who makes it. I ripped it off. I'll leave it in the, oh, it's called Soe? I don't know. Anyhow, it was okay. Saturday Skin, which you can find at Sephora, brightening mask. Loved it. One of my all-time favorite brands for mask is BioBell. This is their Happy Hour Red Wine. Origins Flower Fusions, very nice, but for the price, not my favorite. Here's another hydrogel. I told you I love these ones. And I went through all 6 of the masks that are in this really cute diary from BioBell. You open it up, isn't that darling? And it has 6 different masks in there, and I went through all 6 of those. I went through 2 makeup wipe removers. I went through one of my Drug Elephant C Firma day serums, which are so expensive. Went through one of them, working on my next one. I have been trying to get through my Neutrogena Hydro Boost water gel. This smells so great, but I didn't notice it really doing a lot. It didn't have a lot. I feel like my skin needs more. So although I enjoyed it, I found it too light. I did go through the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. This is a hefty tub, and I went through all of that. I did like that. That actually was very thick and emollient, and I did like that. Right now I'm working on a couple others, so I would highly recommend that, though. I think for the amount you get, the price, and how rich it is, it's a good buy. The Tatcha Polished Classic Rice Enzyme Powder. It looks like this. You open it up and has a little shaker thing in it, and this fine rice powder comes out, and then you emulsify it a little bit with some water, and you build it up, and you put it on, and you polish off your skin, and then you rinse it off. Although all Tatcha products are very pricey, I did really like that one. I didn't use it real often. I wanted to make it last, but when I did use it, and I did give it a nice buffing and massaging, and rinse it off, my skin was baby smooth. So you know, maybe as a treat to yourself, or ask for it for your birthday or something as a special treat, but I did find it to be really nice. As with a lot of the Tatcha products, I find that they are very nice. They're just very pricey. So that's everything I have for my empties, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.